Well, folks, we finally made it. We're up here in beautiful Montana. There's supposedly the old man laying down on his back in the mountains there. And this is Helena, Montana, kind of our base of operations. We got somebody who's got the hookup. So we have the penthouse suite while we're here. Very comfortable accommodations for what we're used to. It has been an interesting trip so far. First of all, starting with the fact, of course, that the Minor Bago decided at the last minute to drop out of this date and stand us up. So we had to make do with the Suburban, which while being functional, is not exactly our primary vehicle. It's not maintained for long distance traveling. Biggest problem was it had a whole bunch of oil consumption. Number 8 cylinder foul in the plug in about 100 miles, and we had roughly 1 quart of oil per every 50 miles. So I think it's got stock in Exxon. We went to Wickenburg and saw these interesting prospects here. The people here were very nice, and hopefully we'll be able to find something for the winter season. We took some samples and then set up on the side of the road and crushed them and did some quick panning. A couple of them came up with some reasonable grades, nothing exciting, but a couple of them were fairly interesting. Unfortunately, I was a bit careless with some freshly broken quartz and sliced the bejesus out of my finger, which required a few stitches in the local hospital after we got everything back loaded on the trailer. And continued on our merry little way. Visited my daughter in Las Vegas, had a nice little visit. Managed to wind our way all the way up here to Montana with about another, I don't know, 10-15 quarts of oil. And the transfer case decided it wanted to start leaking just as we got into Idaho, so I had to put some stop leak in that and fill it, and it decided to calm down and be reasonable. So it was anything but a smooth, uneventful trip, but we did get up here with no major disasters or issues. But one interesting thing is I did get to fight a minor forest fire on the way. Some semi-truck decided to catch a fire, and which caught the side of the road on fire, which was trying to work its way up a hill and become a bigger fire. So I jumped in, helped the truck driver go ahead and kind of keep things under control until a professional showed up and knocked it down in a matter of a minute or two. Let them do the cleanup. And here we are in Lima, Montana, 45 miles from the next service. And we got a crap load of Tesla charging stations. What the hell? How are you even going to get to the next one? Maybe everyone in town has a Tesla. I'm not sure, but this has got to be hilarious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 charging stations. Gotta wonder. But that's how it basically went. Had to overcome a bunch of minor obstacles, nothing major. And now we've got a situation where we have an extended base of operations, over half a dozen prospects to examine and evaluate. And we will get going on that tonight. We'll head out and do an overview of some of them. Tomorrow we'll rearrange our equipment load, and probably the next day we'll be out there camping and taking samples and trying to figure out what we've got. And if we find something good, we'll actually start trying to do small-scale production with the idea of developing things for larger scale production next year. So it's been an interesting trip, got lots to do, lots of videos will be coming out soon. So happy prospecting and keep it safe out there.